let's talk about 17 in Houston, shall we? 안녕하세요 여러분, 저는 Robyn입니다. Hey, what's up guys, it's your girl Robyn and welcome back. And for those of you who know and have seen the vlog, I had the wonderful opportunity to go see 17 in Houston, which is honestly beyond my imagination because I didn't think I would be able to go when they dropped tickets, but you know, miracles happen. So I'm currently filming this as I'm waiting for my vlog to export because I just finished editing it. I'm waiting for Christina to wake up and send me the pictures that she took of us. That way I can put it as a thumbnail. So it's currently 5 in the morning after the concert and I'm wide awake. The main reason behind that is because when I got back, I like slept on and off for like 3 hours. And so I'm like wide awake. And so I really wanted to do this video for you guys because I know you guys love hearing like my interactions and like just everything that happened at the concert, to point out and show you clips and all of that good jazz. So let's go on and get into it. So first off, I really want to say thank you to my friend Jenny for inviting me, and thank you Ashley for the hookup, for, you know, telling Jenny to invite me to 17. I really appreciate it because like my depressive state, my mental state has been very fucked up these past 2 months, and so going to this concert really helped my depressive state. And I just really want to thank you guys so much for allowing me to have this opportunity to go, and it was honestly amazing. So as you see from the vlog, we ended up having a suite, which means that you have your own little room with chairs for you and your party. And so it was only to us and we didn't have any other like strangers in there, which was great. And it was honestly a blast. When me and Christina got there, we ended up going to the merch table, and I originally had only bought this shirt, this 17 shirt would be this one on the back, but I realized after I bought it that I really wanted a t-shirt that had the tour dates on it. So I ended up buying the sweatshirt as well with the tour dates on the back because why not? So that was money I spent that I didn't need to spend, but I did anyway. And not too long after that, we ended up like just chilling and waiting for the concert, which was honestly like our view was nuts. Like we could see everything, and girl, I was the only one in our suite that had a light stick. You bet your ass that light stick was going all over the place because I could not stay put. Like I was jumping all over the place. So when the boys come out and they perform Hot, I'm losing my mind because I'm like, okay, because Hot had to grow on me. Hot is one of those songs that really had to grow on me. I didn't instantly like it. And so when they performed Hot, I was like, okay, this song is a banger now. Like, fuck. And they all looked so good. And poor Mingyu and Dino could not attend this concert or perform because they both have COVID. And so honestly, I didn't even realize that Mingyu and Dino weren't there because 17's like on stage presence, like holy, like their on stage presence is so insane. Like it's so, I didn't even realize that Mingyu and Dino weren't there until they started doing introductions, and I was like, where's Mingyu? Where's Dino? Like I was just like so in shock at that point, and I was like, oh my god, it's 17. I haven't seen them since 2019. Like that's crazy. So they performed songs like Manse, Akinda, Hot, like, you know, some of their like top songs. But I think the one song that stands out the most to me is when Vernon and Joshua performed 2-1. I cried instantly because 2-1 is the song that got me back into 17. And so, because there was like about 2 to 3 years where I was just not listening to 17, or like I would listen to their old stuff, I wouldn't listen to their new stuff. Like even at KCON 2019 LA, I didn't listen to Hit before I went to KCON. Seeing Hit live was the first time I ever heard Hit. And so I was like, okay. So 2 Minus 1 is the song that got me back into 17, and when Hansler and Shua performed it, I cried a lot. Like I was mentally drained at that point. I was like, I'm ready to go home now. I don't want to go through it. And then obviously you have the unit stages. So you had hip hop stage, and they did Moonwalker, and I was like, Moonwalker? You guys are performing Moonwalker? I was like so shook by them performing Moonwalker. I was so surprised. And then you have performance line, and then you had hip hop line. I don't want to talk about hip hop line. I don't want to talk about hip hop line, but I do want to talk about performance line real quick again, because I am convinced that China line is not real. I got bias wrecked the shit out of me because of China line and Hoshi, just performance line in general. I was like, I feel attacked. Like, I'm loyal to Joshua and Vernon. I just called him Vernon. I never call Hansler Vernon. Oh my god. I'm loyal to Shua and Hansler. I'm being attacked right now by performance line. Like, they were killing me. And then I'm also very convinced that every time I see John Wanwoo, he just gets prettier and handsomer every single time I see him, because he's just, that man fine as fuck. After they did their like stages, they like performed a little bit more, and then they talked, and they started talking. And I think the funniest part is when they were going to leave like their last stage. They were trying to give out hints, and Joshua, being Joshua, was like, I want to hear S-Coops' hint. And then apparently Hoshi was trying to make him bark, and the translator translated that, and I knew at that moment, oh shit, here we go. I went to twice. Everyone barked when Jiho talked, so I was ready. I was mentally prepared for this. I was like, they're gonna bark at S-Coops. They're gonna bark at S-Coops. And man, was I right. They all started barking. The whole fucking stadium started barking.
Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. 옆에서 월월 시켜.
He's making me bark.
Sungchul's face sent me, bro. I was cracking up laughing because of his face. His facial reaction was funny. All the other members were dying laughing, and you just had Sungchul like, what the fuck? And that continued on for the rest of the night. Oh my god. So as they were performing, I was just having the best time of my life, like enjoying every single minute that I could, because like, when I tell you that 17's stage presence is unreal, it is unreal. I think 17, like out of all the K-pop groups I've seen, and I think it's about 20 groups at this point, out of all the K-pop groups I've seen, I've always enjoyed a 17 concert, or always enjoyed when 17 performs, because their stage presence is insane. And plus, I feel like with 17, it works really well because they have so many members, and so they can fill the stage very well. So when they come back out for like the encore and everything, oh my god, they started doing their ending mints, and Joshua was talking about like how the next time they come to Houston, we have to keep our promise and come see them. Da da da. Oh. My reaction was funny because I'm actually moving to Korea in February, and so he was saying that, and I was like, I can't keep my promise. I'm gonna be closer to you guys. I'm gonna be in Korea. And so it was just so funny because my reaction was really funny. So that's why I remember that so well, is because my reaction was just hilarious. I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna be in Korea. I'm gonna be like 10 minutes from you. Like, what? Like, I can't keep my promise. I'll be in Korea.
So hopefully you can take a lot from my concert, and just remember this day as the best day of your life. And next time we're here in Houston, you guys better come. Promise.
I can't, I'll be in Korea, I'll be closer to you. I will be in Korea, I'll be closer.
Honestly, I was surprised with how much English Ruji knows. Like, Jihoon knows a lot of English. I swear, he's the third most fluent in 17. Like, Jihoon is the third most fluent in 17 in English because he gave his whole enigment in English. I was like, that man knows English. That man knows English. Like, I was so surprised because I never knew that he knew that much. And I was surprised with how less English Joshua used. Josh didn't use that much because, like, he would just flat out go to Korean. And I'm like, aren't you American? And, oh, when they were when they were talking about, like, after, like, they barked the first time, everyone barked the first time. They were like, wait, in America, don't they say something different? Like, bow wow.
Okay, let's go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 옆에서 월월 시켜.
He's making me bark.
잠깐만요. 캐논들이 갑자기 개로 변했어요.
Why did it come the law?
네, 캐논들이 지금 이런 것까지 다 따라해줄 필요까지는
You
없어요.
guys don't have to copy that part either.
저희가 따라하라는 것만 따라해 주시면
You
돼요.
just copy what we tell you to copy.
근데 제가 알기로 미국에서 다른 식으로 읽지 않나요?
But then in America, don't they
Bow wow.
say something else?
그러니까 그게
Like, I don't know, ask the American on your team. Like, ask Joshua. But, yo, like, Vernon. Oh my god, I called him Vernon. I never call him Vernon. What has happened to me? Am I changed? Am I a changed woman? I'm calling Hansler Vernon, and I never call him Vernon. I always call him Hansler. But with Hansler, he was very, like, I feel like they were very relaxed for this concert. Like, they were very relaxed and just there to have fun. And that also makes me feel like that there's something that they're not telling us. Like, it was so much fun. And like Vernon, after they do snap shoot, you know, they have like random members like dance, and then they called out fucking Hansler. They called out Hansler and be like, you know, every time we come to North America, Hansel never does it. I was like, you bet. I was like, who? I don't remember who said it, but I remember, yeah, you put his ass on the line. I was like, yeah, you expose his ass, bro. And so Hansel ended up doing it, and damn, did he look up. Bro, when fucking Ming Hao did it, I was cracking up because he had like little eyes on his butt. And he was just moving around. I was like, oh my god. I was like, I don't know them anymore. I really don't know them anymore.
뒤에 찢었네요. 야, 근데 저희가 2주 초 오면서
When we come to North America tour,
번호는 한 번도 안 했던 것 같아요.
Vernon never did it.
Oh, and Sungbong, when he was giving his ending bit, he didn't know that, like, just feeling touched, not like physical touch, but like, you know, you're feeling touched, like your heart is warm, basically. And the translator went to translate it, and he responded as, I'm touched. And it was so, like, it was so cute. I'm touching, and I was literally crying because it was so cute. I was laughing because I was crying, and it was just so cute. And then he went to say it again, but he said it in English, and then the translator translated it, and Joshua was dying at that point. And so I was like, why are you laughing? I was like, oh my god. then like Joshua had to explain it, and he still couldn't say touch because he was like, wait, touch as in like this is touch. And then Shua was like, well no, you can also be like 감정, like touched. And he was like, ah, and he was like, I'm touched. And I was like, you're so cute, Sungwon. And then I'm like, wow, we're the same age. I wish I was that cute.
네. 오늘 제가 이제 2년 전에 여기서 생일 축하를 받았었는데
2 years ago, I received a lot of happy birthdays today.
그래서 수수께끼 좋은 추억이 있는데 오늘도 정말 또 하나의 좋은 추억을 만들다 가는 것 같습니다.
So I do have a lot of good memories of Houston because of that, and I actually added another memory today.
네, 이렇게나 먼 곳에서 제 부족한 영어에도 다 사랑해 주시고 오늘 끝까지 응원해 주셔서 너무나도 감사드립니다.
Even from so far away, and even with my broken English, thank you so much for loving me. I'm very touched.
Yeah, I'm really touched.
He's so cute.
슈아?
Yeah.
Why you laugh?
The reason why I laugh is because 승관이가 영어를 얘기했는데 통역을 해줘가지고.
Oh, he laughed because Seungwan talked in English and the translator translated it.
제가 영어가 좀 잘못됐나요?
Was my English a little bad?
조금
Just a little bit.
터치드 나 터치드 했다고요.
I was touched.
헐트 터치 감동받았다고요.
I was touched.
Touched.
아 터치드. 터치 no touch. ED.
Wow.
Short.
Yeah, touched.
touch. 터치라는 아주 좋은 표현을 배웁니다.
I learned an awesome expression called touched.
It's fucking dead. Sungwon is so funny. Like he was called the booster today, like the energy booster, and I was like, oh my god, like you know it's gonna be a good concert when they're calling Sungwon the energy booster. Like I was, oh my god, and I know they probably weren't, but I'm gonna say they were. Shua, Wonwoo, Chonghan, Vernon, and I think June and or Hoshi kind of looked in the direction because in our suite I was the only one that had a light stick and I was jumping around acting like a fool, and so they kind of like looked over and I was like doing hearts to them and they did hearts back and I'm like, oh my god, I miss y'all. Thank god I didn't get on a camera though, because or like they didn't like have a camera pan to me, because like sometimes they went like did camera pans into the audience. I'm like, thank god they didn't do that to me because I don't want to know how their reaction would be if they saw me. I was like, please no, I look like garbage, please no. That concert was insane. Like it was so much fun, and they always say if you go to concerts with your friends it's the most fun. It's really true, because I've gone to concerts with my friends but we've never sat together. I think the only concerts I've been to with my friends where we actually sat together was GOT7 in 2019. Every other time I've been to concerts, but I've never sat with my friends. So to sit with your friends at a concert is so much fun. Like that's when you can like be yourself and goof off and have fun, and I had so much fun. And literally, I'm just gonna say this now, if you have ever doubted or thought about seeing 17 in concert, do it. Like I have a handful of groups that I always tell people to go see if they have any doubts about it, because I've always had good experiences with them and their stage presence is amazing, their performances are amazing, and just I have a handful, and 17 is number one. Like I've always told people, if you're gonna go see anyone in concert, 17. Like if you know 17, yes. If you don't know 17, look them up, because they are ridiculous. Like it's unbelievable how amazing 17 is. how talented those boys are and how short Jihoon is. I love you, Jihoon. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. At least I didn't have Mingyu there to like tower over him. Oh, I miss Mingyu now. Like, it was so funny though because I didn't even realize that Mingyu and Dino weren't there until they said something. And I was like, oh yeah, what? Because like they just filled in their spots so well, or like, and like they still had like their audio tracks over, and so it still felt like they were there with us, and it was a lot of fun, and I was acting like a fool. Like, the last time I acted that much like a fool at a concert, I think was BTS on my birthday, and it was only because it was on my birthday. So it was so much fun. Like 17. Next time I see 17 though, I want to be closer to the stage. God damn it. I want to be close to the stage next time I see 17 because like, yo, they're so pretty. They're so handsome, and just, I'm not gonna lie, coming out of the concert, when I came out of that concert, I literally told Christina, because she was driving me back to my car, I literally told her, I was like, I think I just realized how much more Hansler biased I am than Joshua. And she looked at me, she was like, what? Because Joshua has always been my bias in 17. Always. And then Hansler has always been second, you know? But after this concert, I'm like, I am more Hansler biased than I am Joshua. And it makes sense because I bias a lot of 98 liners. Like, a lot of 98 liners. I have Moonbin from Astro. I have Hansler from 17. I have Julian from The Boys. Like, I bias a lot of 98 liners. And I'm like, that concert really made me realize, shit, I like Hansler a lot more than I like Josh. And damn, that man can dance. Okay, let me just shut up about Vernon. Let me shut up about him real quick, because we get it, Robyn. You like Hansler. We get it. So, but yeah, guys, that is my little concert recap for you guys for the Houston concert. It was so much fun, and I'm so happy that 17 was able to come. And if 17, if you're watching this, I highly doubt you are, but if you are, thank you guys so much for coming to Houston. It was a blast. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did, and the rest of the Houston Carrots. It was so much fun, and I hope that you guys can come back to Texas again, even though I won't be here. And I hope I can see you in Korea when I move there, because that would be so much fun. And yeah, so yeah guys, that was the recap for the Houston concert. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like, subscribe, become number one day, sure, follow me on social media, and I'll see you all in the next video. Annyeong!